Ugh, I don't like this music at all. And I also restarted my phone, so it should be working. Facebook is terrible. Freaking nerd. Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg nerd. Anyways. Yeah. What are you doing? All right. Well, good morning. It is March 22nd, 2025. Doug, you're the first to comment. Well, hello. Hi, Diane. How are things coming along down there, Diane? Doug. Diane, good morning, afternoon, whatever. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. I am not feeling good today. So today we're going to talk about the energies. We're going to talk about some fun things, and we're going to talk about ways to rewire our brain. What that means is deprogramming from the bullshit we've experienced here that has made us less than what we're supposed to be. Yeah? Let's look at fun news first. Let people join up here, and I'll do cards. Which one should I do? I got 2 people on my list. I'm going to do these ones. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. A lot of people haven't been able to comment. I haven't been seeing comments and things like that. So, I mean, I guess we could blame Mercury retrograde. Things are moving along pretty good. I'm sore everywhere because I never stop. But do you feel good, though, about it? I feel sore everywhere, too, but I'm not doing, like, hard manual labor or anything, you know. It's just old body, I guess. When you're 43, your body just hurts. Yeah? Is that true, you guys? Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Dorothy. How are you doing? So, Doug, Diane, Dorothy. Any other D's like to show up? Anyone? Names start with a D only. Hello, Robert John, Cycle Breaker. Thank you for being here. Anyways, intense energy shift. We're still in it for the next, I don't know, probably 48 hours, something like that. But the energy right now, it is intense. Remember, guys, the equinox cracks are open, allowing high frequency cosmic energy and waves to pour into Earth's electromagnetic field. How does that affect us? Let's check out the Schumann resonance. Yeah. Hi, Kathleen. Is leg day? No, leg day it doesn't catch up with me anymore. It did once. Earth catches up with me. It's all the things. I don't feel well. I feel very like my whole body hurts all the time, you know. But here I am. Kathleen. Thank you guys all so much for joining. Happy Saturday. Bouncing on a machine at work. Really? Okay. Guess I never considered that. Dorothy. I know this 50. Does it hurt all the time though, Dorothy? Anyone else not feel pain ever? Or anyone not feel pain ever? So anyways, at the same time, this Schumann resonance has surged, sending powerful vibrations through our entire system. Us too, physically, right? Everything is accelerating. Your old patterns are dissolving. You may have noticed those things coming up as being in your head about shit from the past, yeah? So everything is accelerating. So you may feel more grief, more sadness, and these could be things from the past for sure, right? Anger, joy, sometimes without even a clear cause. It just comes up. Oh, suddenly I feel sad. Well, I experienced that. I shared it with you guys. But then because I'm mindful, I looked at it and was like, what's coming up? What do I need to process? You know, and that's what I do. So long forgotten memories or unresolved feelings may surface. Guys, anyone experiencing that? Even small interactions may feel amplified. Well, that's because, honey, I wouldn't tilt on that. Those are about to break. Thank you. My daughter's here. Anyways, who, by the way, I was very proud of her when we were playing Guess Who yesterday, and we picked our cards, and then she went first, because I believe she lost the one before then.
No, I go first all the time.
Anyways, and she was like, is your person Philip? And I'm like, this sucks. It was immediately. She just started right out with that. Hi, Catherine. So yeah, you know what? I believe very much, look, and I've said this with the body pain and the illnesses and stuff and everything else, the body pain especially, you guys, we are, again, carrying around this very heavy physical. We're not used to physical. Our spirits aren't used to tangible physical shit. This is an illusion here on earth, right? So I believe a lot of the pain, sometimes a lot of the chronic fatigue and stuff that we experience is because we are higher being light souls in a physical, dense experience, you know, and it makes sense to me. So even small interactions during this time, amplified again for the next 24, 48 hours or so, you may be feeling like you could cry easily. You guys, I had that the other day, you know, but it wasn't easily. I was going through some shit, you know, emotional purge, I would guess. A purge. I feel like that was a good run for the D's. I'm glad that Robert John came in and broke it before it got old. I love that. Okay, so even small interactions may feel amplified. Guys, you may find yourself crying easily, feeling extra sensitive, or craving emotional space, rest, and stillness. I have experienced all those within a 24-hour period. Within a 24-hour period. Anyway, so expect life-altering breakthroughs. And these are ones a lot of the time within us, guys. So I've experienced a couple of those where I'm like, okay, I could completely alter the course of my life with these new ideas that have come to me, these breakthroughs that have come to me through my intuition. You know, time going too fast or too slow, I'm only noticing it speeding up always. And revisiting old memories, healing, releasing, and resolution, closure. Did I miss anyone? Hi, Jessica. Hi, darling. How are you doing? Wait, winners go first. Right? Well, whatever. Like she said, she's like, I always go first no matter what. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I had a good run there. All you gotta see, my guy had red hair. It was so cute though, because actually it's a long story. Never mind. So here's my list. Doug, Diane, Dorothy, Robert, Kathleen, and Jessica. My apologies if I missed anybody. My brain's only partially working. So you may feel very fatigued, very overwhelmed, needing time for rest and recharge, vivid dreams, and waking up between 2 and 4. I literally woke up for a blink of a second, looked at my watch, and it was like 3:30. I remember going to myself, if only it was 3 more minutes. But I like to, when I wake up in the middle of the night, I like to guess what time it is. And guys, it's so weird. I'm usually I've been exactly correct, which is so bizarre, but I've also been within 1 or 2 minutes, which I'm like, that is so weird. Like, out of all the minutes, and I just woke up. Anyways, hi, Leah. So Suzanne. All right. Did you guys see the videos of the astronauts returning from space and the beautiful dolphins that were just flopping around right there? How crazy. How crazy. Anyway, so your supercharged energy that we're in, and also now your sun conjunct Venus happening now. So tonight, Venus enters the heart of the sun in a rare and powerful moment known as Venus Cazimi. The event lights up everything. Venus rules love, beauty, connection, self-worth, finances, creativity, and values. And for the next few days, this energy is highly magnetic. So you're going to be attracting all them things. Yeah? You always wake up between 2 and 4? I know, right, Susan? When it comes to the astronauts in space and all this time and stuff, and now there's all this stuff all over the news, like, look, a distraction, you know, oh, well, now they're not going to get paid for all that overtime in space, and now somebody's going to pay for their overtime in space and everything else. And I'm just like, oh my God, really? I hear all this shit. But anyways, I was watching the videos and the reels and stuff of them coming and landing in the ocean and stuff, and then I was like, okay, interesting, there's dolphins there. That's all. In all of the ocean, there was dolphins, but maybe it's a magical thing. And then I just went to the comments and I was like, oh my God. Comments, yeah, dolphins, yes. There's a reason why we've been talking about dolphins, I bet. Just like we talked about eggs, remember? I don't know, man. So is it real? What do you guys think? It's okay to say yes and no. It's okay to say, I have no idea, which is how I feel about everything here on Earth. This confusing experience. You love dolphins? Me too. I love dolphins. How much do you love them? We talked about that lady. What's her name? The one who really loved the dolphin. Blech. I'm sure they were salary. Yeah, but also I was like, I don't know. I just read it and I thought it was ridiculous. I don't know why. I just did. You know, I saw where some guy was looking at the video of the splashdown and claims that was AI. I've seen a lot of that, and it's like, you can't do better with AI. There's a lot of people who know AI and can tell, like, when it's AI, and I don't, because I think AI is just such bullshit, and I wish we didn't have it. Why do we need artificial intelligence, like, available to, we just need regular freaking intelligence. We need to not dumb down our brains. We need to get in touch with all the inner wisdom we have, and then, you know, explore and get smart here on Earth, I guess. But like this AI shit, these robots, I saw a robot, this one that's supposed to be going to Mars or whatever, doing breakdancing and backflips and shit. And I'm like, what is happening? What are we doing here? Is there a need for this? Running around Optimus, is that its name? I'm like, oh my God. You don't think it's real? Okay, Jessica. So anyways, we're going to feeling these deeply connected desires, effortlessly aligning with people. Now, it doesn't have to be in a romantic way. It could just be in a cosmic way, you know, just in a cosmic, magical way. So conversations feel more open and honest as emotional walls come down, making room for mutual understanding and clarity. This is the perfect time to get clear about the kind of love and friendship that you're available for, and to walk very much away from anything that no longer feels healthy. Because why? Why would you want to stay in a place that doesn't feel healthy, that doesn't feel good, that distracts you from your joy and happiness? You can have all the joy and happiness, right? But if you've got something in your life that is otherwise, it's going to take away from all this joy and happiness. That's just how it works, you know? But anyways, the glow up is noticeable inside and out as your charm, presence, and attraction attract people effortlessly, right? So emotional intimacy, clarity, financial increase, creative inspiration, all kinds of things. So visualize it like we talked about yesterday. Hold a steady vision. See it as if it's here right now. That's how the law of attraction works, you know? And then I get excited. I talk about my church. I get excited about it. I see it up here. I see myself going in it, interacting with people, feeling inspired, I feel happy. That's how I do the law of attraction. You know, that's how we should all do the law of attraction. So you're no longer chasing at this point. You are magnetically attracting. So again, what you're putting out is what you're receiving, guys. And here we go to the cards. Again, my list was Doug, Diane, Dorothy, Robert, Kathleen, Jessica, and Suzanne. If I missed anybody, my apologies. But I went on a little dolphin tour. I went on one when I was little, I remember, and I didn't love it so much. And I also had an afro at the time, and they were like, let's take pictures. And I was wearing a stupid purple jumpsuit. I have a lot of memories, but I was like, I hate the way I look. And I remember looking at those pictures and feeling the same. Anyways, when we went to South Padre Island, we went past SpaceX, and the guide was telling us how much wildlife is affected by it in a bad way. I feel bad for all the wildlife that's affected by this humans being here and effing everything up. Anyways, moving on. And we're going to talk about ways to rewire our brain in a moment here, but we're going to talk about ways to take care of your brain in just a moment, because I forgot I was talking about other things too. Excuse me. Is it church about Christ or like-minded? No, God, I'm looking for, I was always saying a building for healers, but I feel like a place where there's also a common gathering area would be important. So that's why I switched it to a church. Essentially, I just need a big building with a common gathering area and then individual offices. So yeah, no, it's going to be about energy and frequency and intuition and growth and spirituality and spiritism and all these things that we have disconnected from for so long. It's going to be about healing. It's going to be about healing. I just need a huge chunk of money or a church. Anyways, all right, so moving on to the fun things I wanted to finish talking about today. I saw those dolphins and I was like, that's interesting. The dolphins wanted to give a warm welcome back. Also, guys, I posted a quote of Abraham Lincoln's on here and Facebook deleted it and said it was false. And I was like, I've heard that quote many a times. That's why I shared it. So I thought that was weird. Did you guys ever hear about this, though, too, while I get onto cards? The Independent Order of Oddfellows. Did you guys ever hear about this? Here, let me show you a picture, and then I'm going to tell you a little story about how this. This is the Independent Order of Oddfellows. Okay, all right. I happened to stumble upon this, and I'm like, this is very weird. But the Independent Order of Oddfellows, IOOF, the oldest active public secret society. So Thomas Wildly founded the North American IOOF in Baltimore in 1819, but some lodges date back to the 1700s. The largest and oldest worldwide orphanage organization, of course, ran by Freemasons. I think about those orphan trains too. I know, Jessica, you, and there's so many people I've met, but this is why I need to make it happen. How though? You know, I started building my credit a few years ago, which my score has increased 30 points this year already, and I'm very excited about that. But heard about it, but it's part of mini groups. Really? Used to love dolphins from young age. Me and tigers. Really? Anybody else want a card? I'm sorry. Danielle, did you want a card? I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Danielle T. I used to love dolphins too. And then we talked about the dolphin trainer, the NASA chick who had a love affair with one. Anyways, so their motto, we command you to visit the sick, relieve the distressed, bury the dead, and educate the orphan. The Order of Oddfellows has had various notable members throughout its history, including individuals from royal families, American presidents, prominent musicians, writers, inventors, people in the entertainment industry. Ooh, those Freemasons have a connection to people in the entertainment industry? Huh, that sure is weird. All right. Think about the shit that's been going on with kids in that way. Shit's weird. All right, so here we go on to Doug, who was the first one to comment today. Raise the bar, Doug. When you set higher standards for the people and situations in your life, including yourself, right, you create space for new levels of joy and abundance. So rise above old patterns. Raise the bar and rise above old patterns. I said it a few times so you can understand this time. Thank you guys so much for joining. All right, and then on to Diane. Also, yeah, that's weird. So there are massive orphanages all over the world ran by these people. So many people can't trace their family back more than a few generations. People talk about those Cabbage Patch Kids, the orphan tray, and that kind of shit. Most people say the oldest relative they can trace was an orphan in the 17 to 1800s. They had massive orphanages for children and massive insane asylums for adults. Independent Order of Odd Fellows. I was like, whoa, that's weird. And did you guys hear about elite Freemasons? I'm so crazy. I know. Well, we're all considered crazy, but I mean, look, I don't care. I just throw around whatever now. I find this interesting. I'm here for the ride too, only I have a purpose and a mission that I'm really passionate about and into that kind of looks at all this stuff and goes, I mean, I am part of my sessions, and that's why I started questioning shit, is like, if I can do this, and like, this is what I experience, there's got to be other things that are nuts out there, you know? So that's why I started looking into it. So anyways, I don't know if you guys heard this. This is the first picture of Kim Kardashian and her kids that I'm like, this is actually a cute picture. But did you guys hear about Kanye tweeting about this, guys? I'm going to read it to you. This is my other fun news, then we'll get into the actual stuff. Masons crazy, their hand signs of crazy throwing out. This is Rockefeller. I'm like, well, maybe they made Rockefeller's logo this so they can do it all the time. Does that make sense too? Anyways, but apparently, guys, so this lovely picture where everyone's fully dressed. As a father, here's what ye said. Is it him? Is he a clone? I don't know, but let's look. As a father, this made me very uncomfortable to see countless pictures like this of my children placed inside their phones. This was Shy's screensaver. I am 100% convinced that my children are in a you-know-what ring. The grandmother signed for the you-know-what tape. And this is one of my daughters that I have, so he shows more pictures. No rights to raise and never see, like when I wasn't allowed to go to the birthday party. So yes, I wanted to blank. And yes, it's blank, Kim, Cardi, Jay-Z, whoever. And watch, I show you this picture and y'all not believe me. So he just goes on this, like, obviously he's off the rails. He's been talking about crazy shit. But now basically, you guys can go find it on X apparently, but he is saying that his children are being trafficked by the Kardashians. I feel like I try and set the bar and that would make me in competition with somebody, and that I'm not that competitive unless I'm feeling like it, and I just don't feel like it. Yeah, I feel like that too. What if you don't have to be competitive with anybody but yourself, you know? So I do all the things the best that I can for myself because I deserve that shit, and I don't compete with anybody. I don't. I live in my peace right here within myself. You know, there could be another, literally there's a psychic who has an office across the street from mine who has signs all over her window and shit. I'm hidden, right? I don't even compete with her because I don't give a shit. You know what I do? I live in my happy, I live in my peace, and I find comfort in this, you know? So always just do for you. You know what I mean? Just do for you. That's it. You know, life is long and hard. You got to do for you. All right. Anyways, so that was Doug. On to Diane and ways to take care of your brain. Remember, stay away from those 5G towers, but laughter is always good for your brain. And I'm getting onto Diane's card now. Kardashian think Kanye is crazy. Look how he made his wife dress. Well, I don't know about him making his wife wear anything. I don't know. That whole situation is weird, but I do believe, well, Kanye said if he ever leaves and comes back different, it ain't gonna be him. And now Kanye done left. He came back like 3-4 inches taller with like shoulder pads and metal teeth. So I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, I think Kanye is crazy. Look how he made it. Yeah, but as for his wife, that Bianca chick, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't agree that he made her dress that way. And I don't believe that she didn't have a choice but to step outside bare ass naked holding a pillow. Everyone has a choice. Maybe she can say it wasn't. I feel like it was. I'm sorry, I do. Everyone's different. Everyone's got their own opinion. I think they are both ones. Okay, yes, that I can get with. Because I don't feel like it's like, oh, he made her go out. And I don't feel that. Although, yes, I know there's abusive relationships and that can happen. And people, I understand. I don't believe that's what it is. It's just all this Holly weird shit is distracting. Like now we've got the astronauts. We're all worried about the astronauts. Pretty soon it's going to be Diddy again and Luigi. It's always something. And that's going to be right in the forefront while the crazy shit's going on in the background. But I believe so too, Diane. It was like Bianca is like one of the Kardashian clones that they've had for a long time. And they're like, well, she didn't turn out right, so we're just going to throw her with Kanye. Somebody's got to watch him. Make sure he doesn't do any crazy shit. All right, so Diane, the key, darling, all you do with ease and enthusiasm is the path to your goal. So actions are secondary. Make the energy within your primary focus. Do not underestimate little joys. Celebrate little joys. Yeah, not him. It's like they didn't erase everything all the way with him. There are still parts that real Kanye is peeking out or feelings from that. I know it sounds crazy. Life is crazy here. It is. All of Earth is weird. All of it. I wish everyone knew me, what I've experienced, and granted, I've been doing these videos for a long time, but me, what I've experienced, where I've come from. Like, I wish everybody knew everything so they can understand when I talk about this shit. It's not just because I just picked up on it. It's because literally I'm a psychic and a medium and a medical intuitive, and I've been doing this for a long time. I've been privy to a lot of crazy shit. A lot of crazy shit. So it opened my eyes to different things, I don't know. I wish everybody could understand that. I don't just say these things because I read them somewhere or something. I say them because I truly believe in myself, my intuition. I've been a part of it for a long time. And I'm a genuine ass person. I'll say that too. I know it sounds crazy, but there's a lot of crazy going on, and I know they've been taking them and removing a lot of their memories and putting them in that. Well, we're not tethered to the physical body, so I can get with this, honestly. I really can. And then I was watching probably a year or two ago, all these people, I don't know if you can even find them online anymore, from the CIA talking about synthetics and cloning and like explaining the whole thing. The whole thing. And then you got the chick who's I forget what her name is, who's the head of the disguise department at the CIA or whatever, the masks and stuff. And she literally wore a mask to go visit President Bush, and he didn't know the whole goddamn time. Back in the day. His Secret Service didn't know. Nobody knew. And that was a long time ago. When was Bush president? That's nuts. It's nuts. Sometimes motivations. Okay, so competition is motivation for you. I do can I read today? I like to do things better than the last time. When I played co-ed softball, if a team walks a man, then a woman can choose to hit. I would always, there's co-ed softball, encourage the woman to hit. Oh, hell yeah. Me too. Good. I like that. So you got that divine feminine and divine masculine, I don't think Kanye's a victim. I don't think any of them are victims, to be honest. I don't think any of them are victims. I think it's all just a show, just like Earth. It really is. Maybe. I don't know. Hi, Amanda. Yeah, funny how all of that was out there and really pushing that agenda, that whole movie thing where they took him into the coffee shop and not pushing him so much anymore onto what? I didn't know about that. Guys, my eyes are melting. All right, so on to Dorothy. 2000 to 2000. That's when Bush was president? Really? Seems like so much longer ago. I'm like, what was that, 1990? I don't know. Life is weird. Timelines are weird. I can't believe it's 2025. Can you guys? How strange. Things are just getting more and more bizarre. I don't know. Anyways, okay. Dorothy, don't sink into hopelessness ever, and don't sink into despair, for in your life is a spark that is undefeated and unbeatable. It's like that pilot light, and you just got to put some gasoline on it. But you can overcome everything. Your destiny depends on it. You can overcome everything. Guys, if you want to, Hi, Sherry. On to Robert, and ways to take care of your brain. So again, laughter. Meditation, I love if you can take some time aside from everyone, sit with your ass in the grass, do some stuff, whatever. My meditation, because I don't have a lot of free time to just sit around and do that, I do my meditations throughout the day using mindfulness and then sending what I want to the universe while I'm driving, or, you know, whatever. I take my free headspace and then I use it to create and to offer gratitude and to talk to my angels and my loved ones and God and all these things. 20 years ago was in the 90s. Yeah, that's what it feels like, you know. All right, you don't have to keep the door all the way closed, honey. All right, and on to Robert. So, a deeper world. Don't push or force your way through things. Finding balance even in hard times will open your heart to the depth of compassion in everyday moments. A deeper world. Makes me think of mermaids. Okay. Movement. Morning sun also helps your brain. Quality sleep. I've been getting that. I'm still so tired, you know. Dorothy. So limit screen time. Stay hydrated. I've been doing that, you guys. I had soda last night, though. I've been doing soda last night. Deep breathing. Limit screen time, like I said. Hugs, physical touch, connect with a loved one. I like physical touch when I feel like it. A lot of the time, I do not. Every now and again, there is a little open window where I'm like, you know what? Yes, I feel like being physically, you know, hugging. I mean, aside from my session hugs, but, you know, it's just, I'm very different with my energy flow throughout the day, depending on who I run into, what kind of sessions I've had. I mean, it just depends. So ebbs and flows with me. All right. Oh no, I lost the other thing I wanted to talk about. Hold on, guys. In just a moment, all this crazy energy happening. No, I think I'll just stick to what I had originally. Anyways. I love when you get cards that fit the moment, and if they don't, they're probably going to fit a moment coming up soon, guys. You know? All right, on to Kathleen. So, whatever you wish when you lessen the importance of problems and suffering and focus on gratitude and gratefulness, life will swing back into balance. Stop the struggle, feel peace. The world responds to you. If you're disrupted, that's the energy we're sending out. If we're calm and centered, that's the energy we're sending out. Right? Did you know some crystals can fade or become damaged in the sunlight? I did know that, but I keep a lot of my crystals in the sunlight still. So sunny and cold here again, same. I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but I'm really sick of this shit cold weather. I mean, it's been cold for like 8 months now. I would like for it to be warm for a little bit before it's cold again. I hate Illinois. I really do. Anyways, if I could, I would move somewhere tropical ASAP. I would. I don't like it here. Land of Lincoln. That's the only reason I like it. Which reminds me again how Facebook took down a post of a quote of Abraham Lincoln I shared. How weird. I took River to the neurologist for her migraine. She said that she need as much sleep as toddlers. Their brains are growing at that same amount. Really? Interesting. How old is she again? So, yeah, anyways, I keep all my crystals in the sunlight, honestly. And the final thing I wanted to talk about actually is rewiring your brain, which I said at the beginning, and then I forgot because I need to rewire mine. But, interrupt negative thoughts would be the first way to rewire your brain. I say this all the time. Anytime you have stinking thinking, go to gratitude, change it to something positive. This helps you to catch and replace your harmful thoughts, thus making you less of a stinking thinking type person as you go about your future. And eventually, then you don't think about shit that doesn't matter anymore, you know? Facebook is still shadow banning me. Facebook is the worst. We can't prevent screen shooting. We're going to delete all your thousands of hours of videos, you know, all this stuff. And it's not even like, you know, yeah, we can get them downloaded and stuff. Again, thank you to Amanda, who's like an angel, and is helping me with that. But, you know, it's just the idea that, like, that a multi-billion, you can't figure out some other shit. Like, you know, you can't figure out some other shit. It's just a platform that they use to spy on us, you know? So F you, Zuckerberg, are you listening? Anyways, probably gonna flag me, delete my page. I don't even care anymore. 15, oh my gosh. 11 has been hard. 11 has been so hard. Hoping 12 is easier. Well, this is another card that we've already pulled. Kathleen, right? Because that's who I was doing. Keep in mind the sun, too, sometimes. I didn't think it was bad. So some of them are. They're from the earth, right? Some of them are from underground in the earth, though. Most of them. All of them. So begin with simple habits, guys, to rewire your brain. Begin with simple habits. So start small to avoid overwhelming. And you can, when you start small, you can create a consistency. So something small, like I'm drinking water every day. I'm making sure to drink water every day. That's small enough where I can handle it and not feel overwhelmed, you know? Open out diary. Diary? Yes, I agree. It's really just to monitor us. I wish I never would have shared pictures of my kids on Facebook. I wish I would have never, you know, looking at it now, like that's why with this page, even I'm very cautious of the things I post. I would love to post pictures of like my personal life and stuff on here. I will not, because I don't trust Facebook. I also have a stalker who still won't leave me alone. But I'm gathering up all the evidence, and I'm going to take my ass right down to the courthouse. And also I'm going to get a lawyer and I'll sue him, just because I'm that much of a person about justice. So I hope he's watching. Yeah, shoot, we all have phones. We can prove that are listening. I know. Everything's listening. We got damn Alexas in our house, our TVs, everything. It's just so weird to me. Literally. Earth is just getting weirder by the minute. Used to need permission to be in people's home. Now we're just like, yes, I'll get an Alexa. Bring her right on in here. Alexa, she's like, yes, how may I spy on you today? But anyways, so mindfulness, guys, is the big one. Mindfulness boosts emotional control and focus. Mindfulness strengthens key brain areas. Yes, because remember, it's easy. Your thoughts are creating your stuff, right? So if you're thinking about all the negative stuff, your whole world around you, right, is going to be affected by that. If you think positive and you go to gratitude, that is going to change the world around you, right? Also, not giving a shit will help. 13 is kind of hard for me with my middle son. Attitude now, hormones. God, I don't know, man. My son is going to be 17 soon. On Mother's Day, this is the first year, I would like to say this again. It's the first year since his birth that Mother's Day and his birthday fall on the same day. It's so special to me. But he has prom the night before, and I'm like, you're going to go to prom? Anyways. Do you know where he lives? Mark Zuckerberg? My son? What do you mean? All right, so back to Kathleen. A deeper world. Don't push or force your way through life. Finding balance in even hard times, dark times will open your heart to the depth of compassion in every moment. And don't forget, compassion for yourself, man. You know, have compassion for yourself. I give myself grace. I give myself compassion, because I'm like, man, Earth is hard, and I am doing my best every day with what I have here. So I'm like, man, that is rough. Kristen, you handled it okay. Good for you. That was really challenging. Give yourself compassion, guys. I'm my own best friend. You guys need to be your own best friend too. Because if everybody else is gone, you've got yourself. You want to be in that position, you know? The stalker. Roundabout. I've been able to find a lot of information about him online, as well as, you guys, I have so many people. I'm blessed in life to have been doing this work long enough where I have wonderful people who actually care about me. So I do have, I have many things, but what I'm going to do is things the legal way, because I feel like that's the only way to get through to him. Yeah, I every time I think about it, I'm just like, I don't get it. But anyways, so deeper world. All right, now the next way, my darlings, to rewire your brain from that stinking thinking garbage is to move your body. So again, if you're not into exercising and stuff like that, you could at least do like some Tai Chi, some stretching, some jumping jacks, which exercises every muscle in your body, guys. Hi, Jessica, if I didn't say that. And moving on to Jessica. Wait, different Jessica? You guys. Is there a different Jessica? I'm going to put Julie down. Julie, I didn't even see you. Or I didn't put you on my list. I did see you. Okay. Jessica, are you back again? No, that's Jessica P. Jessica P. Okay, and then I'm going to add Julie and Jessica S. See, I put it together all by myself. Anyways. People are watching out for you then, checking on you daily. I have people who watch out for me. I have persons who care about me and watch out for me. Plus I have myself, and I'm a tough broad. All right, so celebrate small wins. But you gotta be some kind of crazy in some way to not get it in all the ways for years and years after a handful of times of hanging out, you know? There's gotta be some, that's the only concern, is if you're that off the rails, what else can you do, you know? Anyways, Forcing myself mindfully to exercise every day at least once. Me too. Me too. I'm not feeling an improvement, I'll be honest. Oh, it'll come. I don't know, man. I've been at this for a while. Even the days I can't make it to the gym, I'm being active. There's whole workouts you can do with dumbbells, guys. But am I feeling it? I don't feel better. Not one iota. But then again, I feel like I'm going through some shit too. I don't know. All right, so Jessica P, simplify life. Life is meant to be simple and easy. Don't let superficial energies distract you from your true essence. That's right, because who cares, right? So simplicity and purity will lift your spirit. Simplicity, purity, being genuine. Just living right here. That will do it. Simplify. Yeah, we're all crazy in our own ways. Yeah, I embrace crazy, though. And what is crazy, you know? What is crazy these days? The world is crazy. The world is weird. It's very, very weird. All right, so on to Suzanne, and then Danielle, and then Julie, and then Jessica S. He was crazy, crazy. I know. I watched the 2020 episodes. I'm like, this is exactly it. You know, can you just like go out there and maybe like just try to date, find somebody else, anybody? Like, it's been years. I'm not the same person. I'm not even the same goddamn person I was back then. You know? Thank you, Dorothy. All right, next way to rewire your brain, celebrate your small wins. Yes, I do. I give myself mad props for every little thing I do because I'm like, man, I didn't want to do shit, but I did it. Good, Jessica. Crazy means smart and rare to me. That's right. So celebrate your small wins. Every win enforces success. So acknowledge progress and be more positive. So recognize the impact of stress too. I do. I notice it. I don't like to be stressed. There are certain things, meaning people, person, sometimes, that can be stressful. So chronic stress does weaken your immune system, guys. So be sure to recognize, let's say you're stressed out. How's your body feeling? How does your chest feel? How does do an inventory, you know, and then see that a lot of the time your stress is going to impact your physical health, definitely your emotional well-being. Excuse me. Let me wet my whistle. All right, guys. Now next, learn something new. I say this all the time. Every day should be a day, an opportunity to learn something new. Did I do Suzanne? No? Okay. Let's do Suzanne. He's only trying to scare you dudes like that, just trying to feel some sort of power because they have no power in their own life and they think they can feel powerful by intimidating women. And that's okay. But he picked the wrong one. You know, last night all my wheels were turning and I'm like, how can I make sure? I don't want to say something mean, but I'll keep it inside. Thank you guys for listening if I was to share. Anyways, Suzanne. Okay. So you are complete, Suzanne. You are complete, darling. So you're not broken. Nothing is wrong with you. Don't spend your life fixing problems. No, no, no. Dwell in the beauty of your being and the goodness, right? So you are enough now and always. I am enough. I love this card. That's an affirmation. I am enough. I am deserving. I am more than enough. I welcome in abundance in. I welcome in abundance. You know what I meant. I'm feeling great. At the age of 28, she could no longer work at the time. She was 32? No shit. That's so young. So you're enough, Suzanne. On to Danielle T. Thank you guys all so much for joining. I must get on to work after this. Hello, Mother. Good to see you here. Hi, June. How much time do I have? I'm going to put down June and Marlene. All right. Recognize the impact of stress. Remember, learn something new. New skills create fresh neural connections. Learning keeps the brain adaptive. Yeah, learning. So hard. I think a lot of us get to a certain age and we don't care to learn anymore. Or we only care to learn one thing, which makes you very much in one direction in life, one point of view, not expansive, ego-driven, stuff like that. So continue to learn. Continue to learn and be open. You can learn from people. You can learn from their experiences. You can learn from your own. You can learn from, literally, I am open to learning all the time, and I learn so much in a day. It doesn't even matter. I learn how people act. I understand more about people when I'm open to learning every day, right? Oh, God, learning is so fun. Exactly as you are, but not in school when I'm told what I have to learn, Can you believe in Illinois, guys, this bill? Or if you want to homeschool your kids, you about to get locked up. That's insane. Illinois is terrible. I wish I could move out of here. Anyways, so the only one who is dissatisfied with the present moment will never have a better future, Danielle. So make sure to give yourself permission to feel content and happy right here and right now, exactly as you are. I am deserving. I am open. I am welcoming in abundance because I know that I deserve that shit, you know? All right, so that was Danielle. On to Julie, then Jessica S., then June, and then Marlene, and then collective cards, and then I'm out of here. So stay patient. How to rewire your brain. Stay patient, guys. So change takes time. It does. It doesn't happen overnight. Suddenly you're not going to feel better. I think I've been working on feeling better for 25 years. I don't know, but I've been working for a long time. That's how I became so good at mindfulness. It didn't happen overnight. It didn't. None of this shit happened overnight. It was a long, grueling process of self-discovery, discovering my worth and my value, understanding that I'm not limited and I'm not shit like people told me I was, you know? Good. It is hard work, Amanda, but I love that for you. I'll go back and read comments later when I'm able to. Julie, right? Yes? Yes, Julie. Forge a new path. So when you make new choices, you create new results, new opportunities too. Let go of old patterns and embrace the power of positivity. So you are already fully supported. Oh, yes, you are. By God, the angels, loved ones, all this in heaven. They're like, yes, we want the best. We want the best for her. Stress always lands on my left side. Tell you, however, I'm hurting everywhere. Anybody else hurting everywhere? We talked about this. Hi, Tammy. Anyone else hurting everywhere? I'm hurting everywhere. Head to toe, top to bottom, pain. So much pain. But again, we talked about this earlier. It's a lot of energies going on right now. You know, a lot of energies. Also, probably being poisoned, you know. That is just crazy as Bibles in school. Why can't we all just get along? Like have some standardized testing for your diploma. How to get there is up to you. Yeah, right? That doesn't make sense, Dorothy. Hello, Chandra. How are you doing? Surround yourself with positivity. That was Julie. Gonna cross it out so I don't lose track. Jessica S. Surround yourself with positivity, guys. So your environment shapes and influences and builds a stronger mindset, right? So surround yourself with positivity. If I'm going to surround myself with people, it's going to be people who make me feel good, who I enjoy talking to, who we have, you know, things in common with, people who enhance my life. Never will I hate to say waste, but I'm not going to spend time with people who no longer bring me joy and happiness and fulfillment. I'm not going to take space in my life for that anymore. So then I have space for better things to come to me, you know? So set clear goals, guys, not expectations, goals, right? You can do expectations. Like for me, I expect myself, I'm very chill with this, to be 1% better every day. I'm doing at least one little thing to improve myself every day, right? Other than that, my expectations of myself are just happiness and peace, you know. Set goals instead, guys. So clarity gives your brain direction. Defined goals focus your mental energy. Defined goals, right? So your mental energy, very important. It's my whole damn body too. Wait, did I do Jessica? Yes? No, I didn't. Okay, Jessica. I don't think rejuvenate yourself, and if I did, sometimes I'll do them twice, I guess. So other things really quick to vibrate higher as soon as I'm done with Jessica's card. So rejuvenate yourself, know your limits, and allow them to guide you. Limitations can teach you to take better care of yourself. You have full permission to rest. And even, you guys, you can say no. You can say no if you want to. You can say no to things. Feels weird at first, but then it feels really good to say no. And then you say no all the time. You don't give a shit. That's where I'm at right now. I'm just like, no thanks. Don't want to do it. You know what I want to do? I want to go home. I want to work, and then when I'm done with work, I'm going to go home, and that's where I want to be, and that's okay. I don't have to want to go out and do crazy shit. I would like welfare checks on kids who did not see other people in a week. Oh, isn't that a thing? Is that not a thing in Utah? If it is in church or weekly activity. Oh, do you mean like, yeah. What about school? Like, do you mean at school? Like if they don't show up for school for a week? All right. June and then Marlene. So How do I vibrate higher in this very dense, terrible, tangible experience? Well, let's look at some of those ways, guys. Now, remember, no stinking thinking. It is challenging here, but we're going to get through it because we came here for a reason. We didn't come here for nothing, you know? I feel like my everything is just melting into, like, I just, you know, that's how I feel right now. That's what you're going through right now, girl. Does anybody feel wonderful today? Just curious. And what is your blood type, if so? Daily habits to vibrate higher as I get on to June's card. There is a search for an autistic woman right now in Rhode Island. It's so slow connection. Sad. Where are the missing persons? June. As soon as some sort of agency asks me to participate, I'd be happy to. But the way I work, I don't go searching for opportunities. Opportunities have to come to me, just like my clients. So one day, the right agency will come to me and ask for my help, and then we'll find all kinds of missing people. Oh, kids who are homeschooled. Well, yeah, that makes sense, you know. But don't tell us we can't homeschool our kids. Now I want to fight for that, and I never thought about it before. I'm like, you know what? No, we're going to homeschool now. I don't like when we have our freedoms and our rights taken away. And honestly, did we ever have any? Here. Oh, here's your birth certificate number so we can track you all of your life and take all your money. You know? So inner strength, June, darling. Don't lose yourself in things you can't change. Focus on the things you can change, like your clothes, your attitude, your mindset, and energy. You've got everything you need. I threw in the clothes part just because I thought it was funny, but yeah, so you guys, you can control things. You can control your mind and how you're thinking. You don't have to be stinking thinking. Honestly, it feels pretty good on the other side where you're not worried about shit, you know, and you just live in the peace of the here and the now. It feels so good. I don't have to worry about, even as a kid, I used to worry about asteroids coming or black holes sucking us up or, you know, just terrible shit. We just worry as people. When you have the headspace where you don't worry about shit, it's quite liberating, you know? We're indoctrinated so young, right into the prison system. Right into the prison system. This is what you're going to learn. This is the curriculum. We're not going to teach you about chakras and energy and frequency and stuff like that. No. We're going to teach you what we want you to know. Because I want a nation of workers, not thinkers. You know, good old quote from one of our favorite elite blood drinking demons. Anyways, hold on. Chew. Sorry guys, I'm not feeling so great. All right. Chew. All right, inner strength. So anyways, you've got everything you need right here, right now, June. Chew. Marlene. I'm feeling pretty stoned. The dispensaries have a happy hour in a bundle right now by 5 milligrams. Companies don't do anything though. And get 1 gram for a penny and 20. If only we were all in Utah, Dorothy. Right now. Are your taxes ridiculous there too, though, for that? And most of what they taught us was lies. Yes, I agree. I don't like school for us. And I didn't think about that. I don't even know if I thought about that when I was a kid. I thought about it maybe 6 years ago. And then I was like, no, I don't like this for us anymore. I don't. Thank you, Robert John. Thank you, guys. Can't imagine what my face looked like before I sneezed. Okay. Onto Marlene. And daily habits to vibrate higher. All right, so pray over a candle, then light it, or you could put your intentions right in some water and then drink it, right? So burn your frankincense and Palo Santo and stuff like that. The smells alone are very good for you. Drink chamomile, passion flower, or valerian tea, vibrating higher, yes. Third time's charm, 3 is my number. 3 is my number. Take magnesium at bedtime. I've been taking my beef liver or whatever, my cow guts, you know, so I'm hoping to feel better. Maybe I'm purging some shit right now because I've been taking bovine guts. Heard it's good for us. All right, Marlene, where there is hope, don't believe that the past defeats or disappointments will keep you from succeeding. True success comes from the lessons, right? A hopeful heart never gives up. And a hopeful heart also needs to understand that they are deserving of good things. right? And they got to be open to those good things and understand that change, albeit uncomfortable, is really the only way to put things in a direction of which will make us happier. Which will make us happier. I said wish. I just saw earlier today that the governor of Texas says before he leaves office, he's going to outlaw all of the dispensaries in Texas. Good luck to him. Well, our governor would never do that because there's way too much money being made. And he is just so gross. So our governor is a gross person. That's my own opinion. But everybody else can like him. I just don't like him. And I'm entitled to my opinion. But anyways, and here's how I find my opinion about him. I don't know shit about him. It's my intuition. Solely my intuition. Anyways, let's do collective cards and the rest of these, how to vibrate higher. Listen to binaural beats during sleep. I've been listening to all kinds of, I do the black screen ones, or ones that have just like a dark ocean in the background so it doesn't disturb my sleep, like the light. But I've been doing brown noise. I've been doing ocean waves, thunderstorms, all those kinds of things. Just because. Use tuning fork on your chakras. I do that. Thank you again to Amanda who got me the giant ones that I love. Diffuse lavender essential oil. Automatically vibrate higher. Or what I like to do, again, I take my essential oil and I put a few dabs in my hands. And I rub my hands together, activating my hand chakras. And then I smell. I cleanse myself. You love forest noises? You do? Okay, I'm going to try those tonight. Thank you. All right. So do YouTube guided meditations if you can't. I believe I'm also in the things that had come to me. I'm going to create my own guided meditation. So play with your singing bells if you have them, or singing bowls. Use sage to cleanse. Soak your feet in Epsom salt. Better yet, soak your whole damn body in Epsom salt. Yeah. You don't have tuning forks yet. I had the smallest ones, and then Amanda got me really nice big ones, and I love it. And I use them before all of my sessions. Wear crystals, carry them around with you. Crystals, definitely. When I ask people, like, do you have crystals? And they're like, no. I'm like, are you shitting me? Not even one crystal? Anyways, but commit to happiness and peace of mind. All right, guys, let's look at our collective cards for today. Again, thank you so much for being here. I have to skedaddle on out of here because I am going to work. And I am living in a high vibration, full of gratitude and light. And that is what I'm focusing on today. All right, so you guys, the angel number I pulled for us today is 1001. So this very much talks about new beginnings. Oh, I pulled an animal card for us too. New beginnings, a new phase. So you're going through a spiritual awakening. Yes, we all are, and we're going to continue to while we're here, right? Which can feel like the dark night of the soul at times, bringing up dark shit, especially because we're in Mercury retrograde, guys. Those things are coming up whether you want them to or not. Right, for a lot of us. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. That's what I was saying. You guys, I'm telling you, when it feels like a hard time, and your soul is disrupted, and your physical is disrupted, and your emotions are disrupted, and everything else, remind yourself during those times, this is just going to make me stronger. I have to remember to keep going because I've got to level up. I've got to prove to God, the universe, that I can handle what's coming to me, and that I can handle the hard times in order to receive my blessings. I got to make space by clearing up shit to receive my blessings, Dr. Teal's do have all kinds of bath salts. I like the lavender one. All right. Hello, Ed. Thank you for being here. And also, you guys, I love this for us. I pulled the animal guidance card for us, and today it is the bee. You guys, everyone go. It's like $10 on Amazon. You can get a bag of wildflower seeds, and you can just get them, and you can just sprinkle them wherever you want, just so there's more butterflies. Yeah, and bees and stuff like that. Anyways, you are a powerful creator. The bee signifies very much our community and collective, right? So your work blesses everything and everybody you touch. Be open to receiving goodness and sweetness. You are one with abundance, right? So, and a deeper world, guys. Don't push or force your way through life. Don't do it. Finding balance even in the dark, challenging times, what we're talking about, will open your heart to the depth of compassion in everyday moments. Again, it's compassion for others. It's also compassion for yourself. And that's what's really important too. I plant a garden. You love bees. Me too. You guys got to remember who told me. I think maybe it was Jessica. Jessica S. maybe, who told me that you have to put rocks on the water. I could be wrong, but so that the bees don't drown. I never thought about that before. Now I got to make sure the bees have water, but they have an escape way to get out. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you very much. Probably be back tomorrow, hopefully. If I can, maybe I'll do Spirit Box. I don't know. But anyways, let's go ahead and do our chakra affirmations. Big deep breath in through our nose, out through our mouth, releasing any tension, fear, anxiety, worry, anything that does not serve you. Why hold on to it? Just make you sick and crazy. Nobody wants to be sick and crazy. We have earth for that. It's already so hard here, right? And from our root to our crown, I am centered, I'm grounded, I'm safe, and I trust. I reawaken my passions. I'm creative. I share my gift with others. I stand in my power. I know my worth. I am valuable. I love and I let love in. I am love. I live in peace and gratitude. I speak the truth. I speak kindly to myself and others. I freely express myself. I honor my intuition. I honor the wisdom I receive. I see clearly. I embrace the unity of all things. I am one with all things. I am one with God, the universe, and all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, thoughts are things. Keep them positive. You're deserving, and I will see you next time.